This is going to be a response to a very stupid video. All right, here we go.
To ScouseCaspaXS about male circumcision. Now, it seems to me that on YouTube there's this epidemic among atheists where we keep having this idea that if an idea is religious, then it's automatically bad, or there's no necessity or common sense to it.
Well, that may or may not be true among some atheists, depending on the topic. Regarding this particular topic, it really has nothing to do with atheism at all. It has to do with human rights. It's basic human rights. You can leave atheism out of the equation completely.
And I think, especially as an atheist, we should be able to realize how ridiculous that really is. Because as an atheist, we can see that religion was most likely invented in the first place by atheists
What?
for the purpose of crowd control.
Huh.
If you think about it, several thousand years ago, they didn't have riot shields and tear gas. So, my religion theory in a nutshell is that God was invented as a scapegoat so that followers wouldn't question the person ruling, and if they did, then the king could then just be like, oh, well, I didn't say it, God did.
Okay, let me get this straight. Religion was a conspiracy created by atheists in order to keep people in line. I don't even know how to respond to something like this. Jesus Christ.
And the invention of an afterlife was probably to create an army of flesh shields.
Wait. This was to create an army of flesh shields? Are you for real? Really? Really?
Because if you promise people, hey, you fight this army for us, and you die, well, you get a good reward afterwards. So put into this perspective,
Okay, the perspective is that religion was a conspiracy created by atheists to make flesh shields.
modern religious practices could at least partly be the results of ancient atheist knowledge.
This is I don't know. This is creative. It's like aliens built the pyramids, but now it's atheists built the pyramids. You know,
And I think male circumcision is an example of this.
yes, secret wise old atheists from the Bronze Age created circumcision and then hid it under the religious label.
And what I mean by that is, I think the health benefits of male circumcision far outweigh the religious aspect of it.
That was a jump. I'm not even sure how you're connecting these things. All right. I'm just going to take a guess here. Are you trying to say that it was done for medical benefits in the Bronze Age when the only tools they had to do this was sharp stones? Seriously? In the desert? Circumcision wasn't even promoted to have medical benefits until the Victorian era, in which they said it would prevent masturbation. And then they said it would prevent tuberculosis and insanity and strep throat and all kinds of weird shit. How do we get from, today's medical, shit to cutting with sharp stones in the middle of the desert where people are pretty much going to die from an infection just cutting into themselves? Jesus Christ.
I will post a link to an article that has all the reasons listed for why I'm convinced of this.
Your link to your article is a link to CircInfo, which is run by Brian Morris. Brian Morris is not a medical doctor. He is a pro-circumcision fanatic from Australia. His website goes so far as to say he's basically never heard an argument in favor of circumcision that he doesn't like. You'll find this on his website. He says that it will prevent zipper accidents and splashing the toilet seat. He even has a brochure that says that it will help prevent prostate cancer. I have no idea how in the fuck it can possibly do that. Yeah, he's a quack. He's a nut.
So go ahead and check out the article. Tell me what's wrong with it, if there is anything wrong.
Yeah, it came from Brian Morris. Oh, by the way, one other thing about Brian Morris's website, that CircInfo site, he actually links to a website called CircList. CircList is a circumfetish site. Seriously, these are weird people that actually get off on fantasies about being circumcised. And some of them put their stories up on there, so-and-so cut off my part of my penis and it was so hot. He actually links to this shit, like as a promotional item for circumcision. Fucking creepy.
And as always, thanks for listening.
I don't even know why I bothered.
Damn it. Let's do this again. Cut.
You might have wanted to do it again.